Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XLM. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XLM. And once again, this is the one-day chart. We're sitting here just under 10 cents. You know, XLM is another very undervalued cryptocurrency. It's also a cryptocurrency that the elites see as part of the future. I think a lot of people are going to miss out on XLM because there's nobody out there really hyping it up the way they hype up XRP. But this is a cryptocurrency that deserves to be hyped up. People need to get on board with XLM before time runs out. Stellar has been working with Yuma Finance and ARF1 to facilitate cross-border payments for years. Billions of dollars in global payments have moved on the Stellar network. Very excited to continue our work together. And again, we know XLM is involved with cross-border payments, same as XRP. But yet, people aren't talking about this. They're also very big around tokenization as well. We are excited to announce that BlainBit now supports USDC on the Stellar network. BlainBit customers can enjoy faster and cheaper transactions using USDC on Stellar. And they're going to continue pushing and growing out banking the unbanked. Once all the unbanked people around the world have access to a bank account, that's when we're going to see the rise of the new financial system. We are pleased to announce Zipto, MoneyGram, and Stellar global partnership. This partnership brings the pioneering global cash to USDC service worldwide activated by MoneyGram. But all of that value runs on the Stellar network, which will eventually reflect in the price of XLM. It's just a matter of time. Then there's the Stellar Community Fund. Your big ideas deserve big support. Learn how the Stellar Community Fund works. $15,000 to kickstart. Up to $150,000 to launch. Plus, you get expert help along the way. This is going to bring more projects onto Stellar. And again, a lot of the projects on Stellar are very similar to the projects on the XRP ledger. They're geared around cross-border payments, banking the unbanked, humanitarian aid, tokenization. And as those projects build out and grow, that value's coming back to the network. USDC issuer Circle announces headquarter move to New York ahead of IPO. This is also very big, and I think it's happening at this specific time for a reason. Because we also know that Stellar is connected to FedNow. FedNow connection to Stellar. Allison Baller is the Vice President of the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston, at the current head of industry readiness for FedNow. Before joining the bank, she spent 20 years at IBM, working on blockchain and payments. IBM blockchain is based on the Stellar protocol, as you could see documented below. And you see how seamlessly it works. And that IBM Stellar partnership, that's still alive and well as well. And people could say what they want about XLM, but I keep buying the dips on it because I know this cryptocurrency is going to be just as big as XRP. XLM already has a grayscale ETF trust. Now, everybody was hyping up that XRP trust that Grayscale opened up, and they were talking about ETFs. Why is nobody hyping up an ETF for XLM? Why are people ignoring this cryptocurrency? It's another cryptocurrency that should be in every single person's portfolio. Because I think once XLM shows its actual price, its actual value, it is going to be very shocking. Faces will melt. Wait and see. More confirmation of a two-tier payment system, where Stellar XLM is taking charge of CBDC issuance, while Ripple is building the infrastructure and XRP is driving interoperability, bridging, and liquidity. Together, they're forming the backbone of the new financial system. Plus, XLM and XRP are going to work side by side inside the new financial system. You know, XLM is just a fork of XRP. That's why they run together. They're so similar to each other. And again, you see it here. Ripple Stellar Australia's stablecoin with Navati and the Reserve Bank of Australia. The AUDC and AUDD stablecoins are indeed the same, with the name having been changed from AUDC to AUDD. Navati Group, an Australian fintech company, initially announced the development of the Australian digital dollar-backed stablecoin called AUDC in 2022. They formed partnerships with both Ripple and Stellar to help launch and distribute the stablecoin on their respective blockchain networks. And we're going to see Ripple and Stellar coming together even more as we get closer and closer to the launch of the new financial system. Internet Engineering Task Force specified Ripple, Stellar, and Interledger Protocol as providing the necessary functions to deliver payments across ledgers. You see it right here. Ripple consensus, Stellar consensus. But they're both pushing towards Interledger Protocol. But why is that so important? XRP plus Interledger Protocol equals 1 trillion transactions per second. Same thing can happen with XLM, because they're both transforming towards Interledger Protocol. This is very interesting, since the IMF and all other financial giants have been working closely with Ripple and Stellar from the very start. It seems the IMF plans to use XRP for debt settlements and XLM to bank the unbanked after bankrupting the current system. Like I said, they're both going to play a unique part inside that new financial system. But things have changed since what we knew back in 2018, 2019, even before then. Remember, people always said, well, XRP is for big, massive payments from bank to bank. XLM is for the people, retail payments, smaller, but a lot more payments happening. But that changed. You know, Ripple pivoted towards tokenization. Now they're getting smart contracts. They also are working on banking the unbanked. Stellar also pivoted. They used to be person to person, banking the unbanked, but then they went towards CBDCs. Then they even went a few steps beyond that, started getting involved with humanitarian aid and other areas towards tokenization. But there's a shit ton of money out there in the world. And there's over 8 billion people in this world that are going to be making payments every single day. These two cryptocurrencies right now are very, very undervalued. XLM, in my opinion, is even more undervalued than XRP. And I think at some point it's going to catch up. I think they're going to be very similar in price at some point. But we're just not quite there yet. But you know, I always tell people, you want to buy something, you want to diversify, definitely hold XLM. And if you're an XLM holder and you want to diversify, definitely hold XRP. Because these two companies, they always have a seat at the table. Whenever you see a roundtable meeting and say the big banks are there, and there's people from the federal government, the IMF, the BIS, Ripple and Stellar are also at that table. because they are what the elites see as the future. You know, if you want to buy and stack something, XLM is one cryptocurrency that I definitely would be stacking in my portfolio before time runs out, because eventually XLM, it's gonna melt faces. Wait and see. There's a reason that it was chosen by the World Bank, the IMF, the BIS, the World Economic Forum. And until it does happen, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.